What is up, Reds? Welcome to the Liverpool versus Leicester match preview show. I'm your host, Kyle. And guys, I don't know. I don't even know how Klopp's going to line up. I really don't. But I'm just excited that they're back. I'm excited that the boys are back. So if you're new to the stream, welcome. My name's Kyle. We're doing a match preview show here. And what I want to get into today is some statistical analysis, of course, the latest team news, as well as any questions that you guys may have in the chat. So if you're new, we do a lot more than just live streams here. So make sure you subscribe down below. We also have links to all the channel membership. Wearing the shirt now. Love the shirt. Check out the membership as well as the merchandise down in the description below. But guys, let's jump into it. Let me know your thoughts throughout the show in the chat. So first thing we got here, guys. All right. If we're looking at what Leicester and Liverpool have done in previous matchups, right? The biggest thing is what is Brendan Rodgers going to do and what is Klopp going to do with the injury crisis that they both have. So you choose out, right? And Diddy's injured for them, okay? They're bare bones at the back just like we are. You know what I mean? Now, let's look at this here, okay? If I'm going in and I'm looking at statistics, right? League table. Leicester are obviously above us, okay? But don't worry about that right now. All that matters is that the match is at Anfield and that we're playing a team that also has the same amount of injuries as us, right? So let's keep that in mind. But let me go and I'm going to share my screen with you guys so you guys can see. Latest team news, right? We're looking at referees, Chris Kavanagh, Daniel Cook, Mark Perry, Paul Tierney, Andre Mariner, Nick Hopton, right? Okay. I don't know. I don't know anything about the referees, but all right. Liverpool are unbeaten in their last 63, okay? We have the current, I think if we get to 65, it'll be the record, but 63 unbeaten match at Anfield, okay? Now, I think Brendan Rodgers personally will be happy with a draw, all right? We don't gain any points on them. They stay top of the table, and it's a favorable fixture or favorable result because if you think about teams that get points at Anfield, it's not many. So think about that. But Diogo Jota, right? Diogo Jota, hot form. How's he going to perform? Okay. It says here, Diogo Jota has scored in all 3 of his home league appearances for Liverpool. No player in the club's history. I actually didn't know this. No player in the club's history, guys, has scored in each of their first 4 top flight home outings. Now, Jamie Vardy, right? Jamie Vardy's on fire. It seems like whenever people think that Jamie Vardy's not relevant anymore, he has a season like this, right? Look at him. Jamie Vardy has scored 7 goals in 11 Premier League appearances against Liverpool, with Andy Cole and Thierry Henry 8. Oh, okay. I can't believe I can't believe I said that wrong. But Jamie Vardy's the one we got to worry about. Now, Reece Williams was pulled out of England training, right? So if we look at the squads, if we look at squad news, right, it's not going to tell us the injuries here. But if we think about Reece, okay, Reece is out. Or at least he was pulled out of England training with the hip problem. Okay? Reece is out. Nathaniel Phillips, as far as I know, he's healthy. Who knows? Anyone can go down at this point, right? And as far as I know, Matip's healthy. Okay? And with that, Tsimikas is probably going to get some playing time. We'll probably see Milner or Nico Williams at the right back spot. Okay? So we got to think about that. So going through the lineup, guys, let's look. Before we get into the statistical analysis, let's look at who they have, right? Obviously, Wesley Fofana has gotten off to a good start for them. He's been very serviceable, still very young. We've seen Wes Morgan make some appearances for them as well. All right, Johnny Evans just came back from injury. Pretty standard there, okay? Now, Castagne's been getting some looks. Christian Fuchs as well. Luke Thomas, I believe, is another young guy who was called up. Brendan Rodgers has been playing with him. Now, Yuri Tielemans is really the engine of that squad, okay? Without Yuri Tielemans, I feel like they just don't function correctly, okay? Of course, they got Cengiz Under on loan. He's kind of been doing okay so far. Nothing super special to talk about. Really, the only thing I'm worried about, guys, is Jamie Vardy, right? With the injuries that we have at the back. Think about Jamie Vardy and the damage he can do on the counterattack. And the reason I say the counterattack, right, that's how they play, or at least that's how Jamie Vardy likes to play. He's deadly on the counterattack. But let me know in the chat, guys, do you think Leicester are going to sit back and absorb pressure, right? Or do you think they're going to try to play open with us, right? It's a dangerous game. It's a dangerous game with Liverpool. But if Brendan Rodgers is getting cocky, maybe he wants to prove himself, right? Maybe he's like, let's play open, right? They're short-handed at the back. Maybe we can catch 1 or 2. So that's something to think about, guys. Let me know. But Kelechi Iheanacho, he scored some goals recently. Ioze Perez, Slimani. Really, the only one I'm worried about is Jamie Vardy, right? Hopefully I don't eat my words. But who are we going to start, right? Salah's got COVID, right? Or the virus. So Mane, Jota, of course, we can't forget about Minamino, Shaqiri as well. Firmino, I don't even know. There's probably news about Firmino out there because apparently one of the Brazil players tested positive. I think Firmino tested positive, actually. I'll have to double check on that. But let's get into the statistical analysis, guys. Okay, real quick. Let me hop back to the chat and say what's up to people. Liz Golden, James freaking Milner. What's up, Liz? How you doing? So Shane Buckley in the chat. Ishan Patel. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Samikas is injured. Oh, Jesus. Samikas is injured again. Same as the Christmas game last year. Hendo, Thiago, and Fabinho all in training today. That's right. Did see all the pictures of everyone. By the way, I shared this in the community section, guys. Go check out the new training facility videos that Liverpool are putting out. Absolutely phenomenal. Like, all the players are in, like you said, Keita. Hendo, Thiago, and Fabinho all back in training. We saw Reece Williams back in training too. But again, I just don't even know the injury situation anymore. We know Hendo's out. I'm pretty sure Thiago's going to be out as well, even though they were in training. And of course, Samikas, it sounds like he's injured. And yeah, but let's go break down the stats, guys. This is really what I want to get into. This is what I love doing, looking at the stats, right? Head to head, okay? 15 total wins for Liverpool, okay? And if we're looking at Leicester, 7 total wins, okay? They have 3 away wins, okay? 3 away wins, interesting. And we have 8 home wins. Okay, 6 draws. So statistically speaking, very likely it could end in a draw. Okay. In the last couple of years, we end up pulling out that, that 2-1 victory with them, with Sadio Mane's penalty. He really earned that penalty. A lot of controversy over that. But previous fixtures, 4-0, arguably one of the best games of the season last year. Coming off of an international break, same exact situation. The only difference is we played them at the King Power. Okay. One of the best team performances of last season. Really, that was the big hype. Who's going to win? Because I'm pretty sure Leicester was top of the table then too. It's virtually the same exact matchup. It's going to be exciting. But going down the list, right? We had that draw back in 2018, 1-1, okay, at the King Power. All right. But if you're going down the other lists, 2-1 Liverpool, 2-1 Liverpool, 2-1 Liverpool. All matches where we've kind of pulled it out, right? We pulled it out. And ever since Klopp has come in, we've gotten better at that, right? Just pulling out these matches, right? So looking at form, okay? Let's look at the form. Leicester, of course, came off to a hot start, okay? We're looking at, I was looking at the wrong side. I was like, wait a minute, they beat Man City, but that was Liverpool's side, okay? So if we're looking at the form, they had the 3-0 loss and, of course, the 1-0 loss to Aston Villa. But look at the matches they've won. They beat Arsenal. They beat Leeds, and they also beat Wolves. We can't forget they also beat Man City earlier in the season. All right. And I could be wrong. Yeah, no, I'm definitely am wrong. I gotta look back further. But Leeds 4, okay, at Leeds, beating Wolves 1-0, okay, and beat Arsenal 1-0. That could go either way. Arsenal's kind of hot and cold, but it's interesting. It's interesting because if you look at our form, guys, 1-1 draw to Man City. Of course, we've had some tough matchups. Everton, that 2-2 draw. It's always a tough matchup against the other. Wait, let me say this right. Someone in the comments said it's Merseyside. Like, it's not Mercy. Merseyside. I'm going to try to get it down. Okay. So it leans in their favor going off the last 3 games, but only because of that draw against Man City. Not too worried about the form guide. Stats. Let's get into it, guys. Okay. So first off, if you're just joining us, welcome. Thanks for joining the match preview show. Let me know how pumped you are to watch the Reds again. I started like 3 days ago. I was fiending for some football to watch the Reds, so I started watching highlights and everything, and, it started. I'm just ready for them to get back, okay? League position, Liverpool in 3rd, Leicester in 1st. 6 wins for Leicester, 5 wins for us. Drawn, 2 draws. They have no draws. They've only have the 2 losses, and those were the last 2, West Ham and I think it was Aston Villa. That's right. Okay. Now, average goals conceded per match. Ours was way higher. Okay. It was 2.32. Now it's down to 2. That's still super high for us. Okay. But it's ironic. Ever since Van Dijk went down, it seems like our defense has actually gotten better statistically. Like, we've brought that number down. It was at its peak 2.6. and we gently brought it down. And of course, there's those outliers, the Aston Villa match, right? They're only conceding 1.13. And if you go back and watch the highlights from Leicester's last game, what's his face? Kasper Schmeichel, incredible. He's great. I mean, really, he's a good keeper. I think he's great. 3 clean sheets. I can't believe we only have 1 clean sheet in the Premier League, but this is what's awesome. What's keeping us alive is our attack, right? Salah's out. I'm pretty sure he's going to be out, right? With testing positive, I don't think they're going to let him play. 2.13 chances created per match. Leicester only 1. That's big, okay? That's big. 2.13 chances created per match. I think that's good. I really do. And we just lead in that department. Defensively, they have a step up on us, but our defense has been shaky. But offensively, there's just no stopping us, right? Top players, okay? Let's go into it. So Mo, obviously our leader, right? But then you go down, Jamie Vardy, the person I was talking about, all right? Worried about it. Then you got Sadio Mane, okay? Someone's doing something upstairs. They just dropped a barbell or something up there, all right? Sadio Mane with 4 goals, okay? Sadio Mane is a different animal, all right? Jota, of course, I don't even know. Jota is eventually going to climb up here, okay? How Bobby Firmino still leads our team in assists is incredible. It seems like he does nothing, but every time I do these these statistical analysis, I'm like, Bobby leads the team in both teams in assists. So, Joe Gomez, obviously, he's out, right? So that doesn't matter. But Robertson, also out. Jesus. And then their key player, their engine, Yori Tielemans, he is just the distributor. He sits in that midfield spot. He'll pass sideways. He'll pass back. He'll push forward, create for whoever's making the run forward. He's really good for them. That was really good that they ended up signing him permanently. And a freaking course, guys. Our leading tackler, Fabinho's out. James Justin, and then Mendy, right? Mendy, I don't even know. Mendy's been playing. So both of their guys have been playing. So their top tacklers have been playing. And I think that's why if you look at their defensive stats, right? We go back up there again. Clean sheets, right? 3, only 1.13 goals conceded per match. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, right? Let me know what you guys think. Let's go back to the chat here, see who's checking in. All right. Kirby's an outstanding facility. Liz, that's right. And guys, just so you know, that little logo next to Liz's name, she's a channel member. She's one of the first. She actually is the first. Love it, Liz. Check out the channel memberships, guys. So I'm going to end up doing behind the scenes footage for you guys. So depending on the level of channel membership, you'll get to see that. You also get those cool symbols, cool emojis, custom emojis, everything like that. Check it out on the channel page, guys. Let's go into here. Okay. We got Mike. I'm not going to mess up the last name. I apologize. We're coming out of this game victorious. Absolutely love it. Ian Richard. Can't wait for this game. Me neither. Dude, seriously. Me neither. I don't know what it is. Like, I can't go, during the summer, I struggle with it. I just 100% have to see the matches. Like, when I go without watching Liverpool, I'm always back at YouTube watching highlights. It's the same highlights that I've watched 100,000 times. Right? Robertson isn't out. Oh, why did I say Robertson's out? I knew Robertson isn't out. I don't know why I said that. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I literally made a video the other day saying Robertson wasn't out. It was precautionary, right? So, 2-1 Reds. Yeah, and if we go back to the stats, Ian Richard, right? We were looking, if we go back to the stats here, and I'll pull it up, everything 2-1, 2-1, 1-1, 2-1. 2-1 is like a safe bet, right? And the matches at Anfield are always intense. They're always intense. And I think Leicester are going to want to come out and prove something, right? Top of the table again. This is the position they were in last season. And we demolished them at the King Power, right? They gave us a game at Anfield, but still 2-1 victory, right? Now, Liz Golden doing the emojis. Liz, I want to go into the actual chat. Perfect. You can see them in the live chat on YouTube. I love that. I can't see them here. Hi from guess where? Liverpool. JJBBBB. I love it. Thanks for joining us. If you're new, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more live chats. Just cut the service to Vardy and we're sorted. Yeah, that's the thing. Our midfield needs to do that, all right? And if Leicester try to play over the top, that's going to be an issue, okay? A lot of teams tried to do that. We saw that with I think it was West Ham. Atalanta tried to do it and failed miserably. Atalanta tried to completely bypass our midfield guys and literally just go through the air, and it just wasn't working out for him. Okay. So if Leicester try to do that, they try to bypass our midfield and go over the top. We really have, I think whoever plays at the back, they need to be ready to win position and win those aerial duels. We can't have a stray ball falling to Vardy, because Vardy will finish that first time. I don't want to go behind in this game. We've done it. We've been great about going behind and then not getting down and then coming back. You know what I mean? But I don't want to see it. I don't want to go behind in this game. I think we need to control it from Jump Street. Let me know what you guys think. And Liz saying Casper can be great, but he also has bad games. I think we get him early and often. Yeah, if we nick an early goal, I think that, bodes well for our favor. I think we'll just add on more to that. Who knows? It's a very high possibility with the form that Jota's in, right? And of course, Sadio Mane, you can never count him out, really. And Wijnaldum too. Wijnaldum's playing great. There's always that possibility that we just put 4 past him. That's what it's all about. So let's go back up here into the stats, and I'll start sharing my screen with everyone again. We had the latest squad news, right? We talked about the stats a little bit, okay? The center back decision, though, right? With Fabinho out, even though he's in training, okay? We got Nathaniel Phillips. I don't even know, guys, you got to let me know what's going on with Reece Williams, because he was pulled out of England training with a hip issue, but I saw him training. So I don't even know, what's going to happen. Let me go back to this latest and see what's going on here, okay? Doesn't say anything about the injuries here. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about the injuries here. But really, Kyle, how come you're a red? What was the catalyst going to be one in the midfield? Exactly, and that's what I was saying. I'll talk about how I became a fan in a minute. But if they're able to bypass the midfield, that's where our back line really needs to step it up. With our midfield issue, does Klopp go with the 4-2-3-1 again, right? 4-3-3. If you're going to play a 4-3-3, you need to have the midfielders available. First off, the one that can just sit deep. And for me, the only 2 players that can do that effectively every single game are Fabinho and Henderson, right? The player that just sits deep while the other 2 go help out wide or push forward, whatever the case may be. So with Fabinho out, do we have the player that's just able to sit deep? Or, is Keita healthy? I don't even know who's alive on the team anymore. Seriously, I do not know. He will get roasted by Vardy. Who's getting roasted by Vardy? All right. A lot of rumors about injuries, people posting exactly that rumors. Yeah, so we know for a fact, right? Joe Gomez is out. Van Dijk's out, okay? Fabinho obviously had the hamstring injury, but the news was he was coming back after international break. I made a video about that, and that's good. That's good. Who knows if he's going to be ready for this? And Klopp could just do partial appearances, maybe give someone 45 minutes. Who knows? Keita's fine, apparently. Exactly. It was an unspecified injury. I think if Keita plays, Keita may go in that holding midfield position. I think that would be good for him. Now, Mike here saying that this game could end in a clean sheet for us. Who knows? I'm not in support of this 2-1, right? We need a clean sheet. Like I was showing you guys before, we only have 1 clean sheet to their 3, right? Granted, it's still early in the season, and we have literally our entire back line is injured. I think Robertson will end up playing, though. We should be getting more than that. We should 100% be getting more than that. We know Ox is alive. He's a tour director at Kerbit. Yeah, guys, go check out that video. Ox is just so charismatic. It's so funny. He's always the person giving tours around everything because he's always injured. He's never in training. So they're like, Ox, why don't you go and show people around the new training ground? And even he was admitting, he was like, this is my first day here. You know what I mean? It was really funny. Yeah, I need Ox back. Thiago and Fabinho in the gym today, photos on the website. Right, I saw those photos on Twitter as well. And I'm actually going to pull those up here. So let me just go to Twitter real quick. And guys, if you're new to the stream, I see a couple new names, maybe new people that are just commenting. But let me know if you're new in the chat. All right, we're going to go to my Twitter. This is the latest Twitter here. Okay, if you haven't already, guys, follow us on social media. All the social media links are in the description of this video, but especially Twitter and Instagram. Those are the most active. All right, and let me come back here. We'll go to Twitter. Okay, hopefully I can stop sharing this. Bear with me on the live stream, guys. Yeah, let's see here. And then we'll go to Twitter. Boom. All right, we're here. So we're scrolling through Twitter. All right, let's look through here. Some random people I follow. All right. So this obviously isn't a credible source, but still, Allison has tested positive for being the best goalkeeper in the. That got me. You guys just on live stream got me. I actually thought that was going to say COVID. They got me. Here you go. Ox is training. Let's go. What a legend, right? All these people are training, and that's just great. Absolutely phenomenal. All right. So John Barnes on Thiago. He's not necessarily one of the first names in the midfield three, even before he was injured. Yeah, no, I don't know about all that stuff. All right. So if we're looking through here, get some updated stuff. Let me just search James Pierce here. See what James Pierce has to say about everything. All right. Any updates on injuries and stuff? And of course, it's being super slow, right? Yeah, nothing recent from James Pierce, except for the David Coote thing, moving from being removed from VAR duty. I thought that was a good call, of course. Okay, here we go. Let's talk about some injuries here, okay? Curtis Jones will be fine, apparently. This is what I was talking about. Reece Williams withdrawn with very minor hip stiffness. Okay, so that's kind of reassuring for me. So I think with that, we can expect him not to be playing in this game on Sunday, but probably in the Champions League match during the week. Now, Henderson returned to LFC. This is all like yesterday, which I made a video about. So let's go ahead and see if Liverpool, the actual like Liverpool FC, are tweeting anything, or at least let's just do latest. Okay, see if there's any other stuff here. Because really, I jumped right on this after work, guys. Just came home, jumped onto it. Yeah, this isn't really telling me anything here. But yeah, these were the pictures I saw, right? So you see, obviously, Fabinho and Thiago in training. Thiago has the mask down, okay? And also another thing, Salah's on his way back to Liverpool. They've prepped the plane and everything. Ooh, this will be good. This will be good. What are you laughing at? Look at Keita. What's going on here? Are we just passing the ball around? Oh, look at Matip with the stressful run. Oh, this goal is beautiful. I already know this. I think this has got to be Sadio's goal. Look at this. Look, the run back. Jesus, what's going on here? This is the longest. Here we go. Here he goes. Pass out. He's making the run. Oh, here it is. Oh, the beautiful touch. Man, I always forget about that goal, man. Phenomenal. There's our boy, the captain, Hendo. Guys, just a lot of interesting stuff going on here, okay? But let's get back to this chat here. Thiago 50% fit will do. Seriously. Thiago being 50% fit is better than most midfielders 100%. Thiago has to play. Dude, I was under the impression, right? I'll bring this back to talk about it. I'm under the impression that Thiago isn't even like injured, right? It was just from the tackle from Richarlison. It was very significant to the point where he needed time on the sidelines, right? But if he plays, maybe Klopp does what he did against Everton, puts him in the second half, right? But who else are we going to play? Keita, Wijnaldum? I don't know if I trust that midfield, right? Maybe throw Milner in there. That's something to think about, throwing Milner in the midfield. Let me know what you guys think. So Ahmed Hoj saying, I would play 4-2-3-1 with Ali, Robertson, Matip, Fabinho, Milner, Keita, and Gini in a 2. Keita and Gini. So this is what I was just, excuse me, guys. This is what I was just talking about. Keita and Gini in the 2, okay, if Thiago and Henderson are out. Right. So Henderson was precautionary. I don't know anything about the scans. Let me know if you guys know anything about the scans. But yeah, you could say that game, the 1-1 draw, did lose us the league, but you could look at several other things, right? I mean, I don't want to be negative right now. So let's go. Alawasion Joseph. I'm just going to say Joseph. I don't want to mess up the last name. I think Ox will be the next Alan Smith when he retires. I don't even know. Shaq in midfield with Gini and Keita. Right. Okay. Shaq in midfield. Does Klopp go with Jota in midfield? I feel like if you're going to put Jota in, he's got to be on the front line. He has to be. Shaq, though. How about Shaq being back? God, I missed Big Shaq, guys. I really did. And I want to go back here, look at some of the fixtures that are coming up, right? So, Leeds are playing Arsenal. We're playing Liverpool. We're playing Leicester, okay? Really, that's the only interesting game that I'm seeing. Man United play West Brom. Actually, no, take that back. Man City, Tottenham. That's going to be a good match. And then, of course, Newcastle and Chelsea. But Liverpool, Leicester, okay? I think we get the win. I'm not doing a score prediction. I've learned that the hard way, but I'm not doing a score prediction. Let me know what you guys think. All right, so I'm seeing some lineups come in, lineup predictions. Let me know your lineup predictions in the chat. We've done the stat breakdown, the brief stat overview, okay? And I'm really thinking Jota scores again. He's too hot not to score. He's too hot not to score. Paul Greaves, what a legend. Paul Greaves hasn't been here in a minute. What's up, Paul? Welcome. Welcome back. I said it in red blood. Thiago Fabinho Henderson boost for Sunday. Okay. Well, that's good news. That's really good news. With all the injuries, it's great that we can still field a pretty solid team. Yeah, and it's very reassuring. The only place I'm stressed about, I'm not really stressed about the midfield, to be completely honest with you guys. I'm more so stressed about the back line, right? But if Matip's healthy, for the love of God, if Matip can stay healthy, I'm not that worried. I'm not that worried. I would only be worried if we end up having to put like Phillips and Reese next to each other, right? If we have to do that, that's stressful to me. But, Hendo fit wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me either. Hendo is one of those people where he's going to play through mild discomfort, where like if you compare him to a Sturridge wasn't going to play through mild discomfort, right? And I think Klopp had to have that talk with him. Like, yo, we're not like, you got to distinguish between what's normal pain and what's just everyday discomfort, like what's actually injury pain. And I think that's why Sturridge kind of fell out of favor, but let's see. We have a very generous run of games after the Leicester game. Yeah. I agree. I think in the long run, hopefully it won't affect us. But that Aston Villa loss, and I'm not even talking about the score. I'm just talking about the loss. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. Because like I said, we're in third, but the table's so tight. It's a very weird table overall. But really, I just hope that doesn't come back to bite us. But like I was saying earlier, guys, Leicester, I don't think they're looking to sit back. I don't think they have the personnel to sit back for this game. I don't think with our attack, reading off the stats I was talking about, I don't think they can afford to sit back. I think they at least try to bring it to us. Now, if they succeed, that's another story. But I think they try to bring it to us. Someone said earlier in the chat, I think it's going to be one in the midfield. I think, Yuri Tielemans, obviously, great player. Okay, Mendy will probably play. Chowdhury, I don't know what's going to go on with that. Our midfield is obviously better. But Leicester have obviously proven they're top of the table. It's still early. They can play some football. So if they try to maybe it'll play into our hands. If they try to play us and not sit back and try to play an open game, I think it would play into our hands given our midfield and our attacking power. I really do. Let me know what you guys think down below. They have an awful defense, easily exploitable. Yeah. And even with Soyuncu was great. I think Fofana, first off, the Soyuncu injury, it's really bad for them. But he's not out I think he's out for maybe 1.5 more months, maybe 2, something like that. Fofana's been good for them. They've been playing Wes Morgan. Wes Morgan's washed. Like, who else? Johnny Evans, right? They're not that great. Kasper Schmeichel has been keeping it. I think Kasper Schmeichel kept them in the Wolves match. I really do. Or maybe it was the match before, but he had great saves in that game. But I agree 100%. Their defense is more exploitable. That's a word. More exploitable than our defense. Game going to be one in the midfield. Kyle, it's a matter of time when Matip is injured. I know you're telling the truth. It is only a matter of time. But let's just enjoy it while he's healthy, right? When Matip's healthy, all is good in the world. Like, I love Matip. I absolutely love Matip. I think Vardy will have more offsides than shots at goal. Liz Golden. Love it. If Leicester don't go for now with all the injuries, they won't win at Anfield ever again. Hold on, let me reread that. If Leicester don't go for now, I'm having trouble reading that, but it's all good. It's all good. Guys, let me know score predictions in the chat. I just want to talk about how excited I am to see this game again, okay, as we close it out. Okay, first off, another shameless plug. The merchandise now available. Good crest here. Nice and tight around the sleeves, just like I like it. There's more than just t-shirts there. You guys can go, you get stickers, all that cool stuff at the link down below, the Teespring link as well. Channel memberships are available, guys. We're offering behind-the-scenes footage as well as private members-only live streams. And, of course, you'll get access to all this good stuff, normal live streams. You got everything else that comes with it, the custom emojis. I just combined emojis and badges. That's a weird emojis and badges, right? So check that out, channel membership. It'll be on the homepage. I haven't put a link in the description yet, but I'll put it on after this video. Go to the home. I can't even talk anymore. Homepage. There's a join button. Jesus. All right, here they come. Liz Golden, 4-1. Love it. All right, here we go. Oh, sports betting. I'm not good at sports betting, but I'm going to read it off. The bookies, the media, and all other opposition supporters are expecting a Leicester to overall us. No, see, Ahmed, this is exactly what happened when we faced them after the international break last season at the King Power. Everybody thought Leicester were going to give us a game, and then we waxed the floor with them 4-0. Unbelievable. Tony Madden. I miss Tony Madden. Where's Tony at? There he is. Is Schmeichel playing? He got a head injury the other day. Ooh, I don't know. They might have to do... Welcome, Tony, by the way. Got some legends in this chat. CC, here we go. Oh, by the way, guys, if you haven't subscribed and you're new, subscribe to the channel. Share this with a friend. Share the channel with a friend. It's a great time to be a Liverpool fan. I just want to grow the community. We got some great people in this community, guys. Share it out with everybody you know, all Liverpool fans. Get them involved. But yeah, so, Leicester haven't won at Anfield since 1999. If they don't go out, they may never have a better chance. Yeah. Well, that's assuming that we continue on this upward trajectory, right? Wait, I lost it. Here we go. CC. He's going Robbo, Matip, Fabinho, Milner. Okay, Fabinho at the back. Why do for some reason, I don't think Fabinho will play. I know that he is been reported to be healthy after the international break, but I don't know why my brain just doesn't want to accept it. Maybe it's because we have so many injuries. I'm just in denial. But Milner, okay, Robbo, so Milner at right back over Nico. I agree 100% with that. Alisson in goal could be solid. Or maybe we go all 2018 on them and throw everything forward. Yeah, who knows? Seriously. Mentality monsters. So here we go. Big statement. If we can win with all the injuries we have, 100%. I think really, I don't know if it's a big statement. Either team, if any team walks away with a win, I think it's a big statement considering the injuries. But I do agree. Joseph saying 5-1 Liverpool win. It is at home. We have to win, right? And we're 63 unbeaten. That doesn't mean 63 wins in a row, but 63 the odds are in our favor. Ahmed going 2-0. I like that scoreline. I think it's time for a clean sheet in the Premier League. We only have one, according to those stats. Really? Yeah. And guys, here we go. Rob Scott, Tony Madden. Oh, okay. Injuries won't stop the Mighty Reds from winning the league. Could you imagine back-to-back? I never thought I'd see the day, guys. I'd never back-to-back Premier Leagues. I'm getting ahead of myself here. It's a gamble playing Fabinho. See, this is what I was saying, JJ. It's a gamble to play anybody at this point. Literally, everybody's muscles are made of glass. I don't know what happened, and I think it's because of it's 100% because of the change in the training schedule, the pure volume of matches, and the pure lack of rest time. Even Dejan Lovren was saying on Twitter the other day, he only got 8 full days of rest before he went over to Zenit, right? It's just, we could get into that debate another day, right? They got to, even though they're professional athletes, they're in the best shape. They're the best, I can't even talk anymore. The best, I still can't talk. Fitness-wise, they're the best in shape people in the world. I'm going with that. I don't know why I can't find the words. They need rest. The people need rest. Give the people some rest. Exactly. No preseason makes injuries more likely. You need to ease these guys into full matches. And not only that, full matches compounded with only like 2 days rest and then another match and then traveling, lack of sleep, time changes, everything gets thrown off. It's actually very scientific. I won't go into it right now, but it's a Pineapple Express reference for anyone who's interested. Let's see here. We need to hit them fast. We looked tired at the end of the City game. Yeah, we did. We actually did. That's a good point, Tony. I always forget about that. But what I'm actually going to go do is I'm going to look at the past matches that we played against Leicester tonight, just watching the highlights. And I really just want to analyze how they play under Rodgers, right? Because Rodgers is weird. He'll go with like a 4-1-4-1. He'll go with a 4-3-3. He's gone with a 4-4-2 before. Like Rodgers is weird. Remember, he had us playing a back five with Moreno and Manquillo at right, like the right wing backs. It's just so weird. Like Rodgers, don't get me wrong, he's a good manager, but I don't know, he's weird. It's going to be tough. But I trust Klopp to come out with a game plan that's just going to demolish them. Just let me know in the chat. Who's excited? Who's freaking excited to watch the match? And not only that, but it's on Sunday. I think it's at, I'm going to go double check. For us here, it's at 2:15. Okay, 2:15. That's probably 7:15 for most of y'all over there in the UK. But, guys, that's all I got for you guys. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Again, make sure you check out the merchandise. Got the shirts now. Make sure you check out the channel membership if it's something you're interested in. Become part of this great community. All right, you get private access, behind-the-scenes footage, all that good stuff. And, of course, subscribe if you're new, guys. Give it a thumbs up. Share it with everyone you know. Thanks for everyone tuning in. Until next time, Reds, take care.